Welcome to Lavanya's computer classes. In this video, I will explain Unit 5 for civil students. Because for all the students, almost all the students means ECE, Artificial Intelligence, AML, ECE, CSE, Civil, everyone has C language, but some topics are different from unit wise. Here this is C programming and data structures for civil students. Almost all the units similar to CSE students are remaining all branches, but in unit 5 sorting and searching is both are these two topics are similar to CSE students, but last chapter is data structures. So now in this video I will explain data structures. So what is the data structure? This is the unit 5 last chapter for civil students. So what is data structure means? This is a two words. One is the data and second one is the structure. So what is data? What is data means any raw fact, any value is known as a data. Through keyboard, if you press 1 is known as a data. If you enter anything like A is also called as a data. Any raw fact is called as a data. What is structure? Raw fact means one is raw fact, that means there is no meaning. Data with meaning is known as information, but just only anything is called as data. So what is structure? What is structure means systematic arrangement of data. After collecting all the data, why are you collecting the data? What is the purpose of collecting the data? How to organize the data in a proper way, that is called as structure. So what is data structure means? Data structure is a way of organizing and storing data in a systematic manner. If you are storing after collecting the data, the entire data is keep it in a proper order, that is called as data structure. Okay. Next, how many types of data we have? Mean there are two types of data is there. One is atomic data and the second one is composite data. Atomic data, composite data. So what is atomic data means? It is a single data. That means the data is not possible to divide it into subparts is called as atomic data. That means it is not possible to divide it into subparts. Not possible to divide it into subparts is called as atomic data. Composite data means it is possible to divide it into subparts. It is called as composite data. What is the example for atomic data means? For example, I entered the data like this. What is this? One is called as a data. Already said one is a data. Anything is called as data. For example, serial number. Serial number means 1. It is a data. Which type of data? Which type of data means it is coming under atomic data. Atomic data means one is not possible to divide it. It is a whole data. For example, your hall ticket number. What is your hall ticket number? Hall ticket number is divided like this 1010. I don't know this code. 1010. Then your batch is 22, and then your college code like any some number, and then your number. So this is your hall ticket number example. So what is this means? It is for your college code. This is your college code. This is your year of joining, batch. You are recently joined means 22 batch joining, and then this is your college ID. College ID na. This is like your branch code, like CSE 1 numbers, ECE 1 number, like this is called branch code, and this is your roll number. So if anything is divided like this, that is called as composite data. Composite data means it is possible to divide it into subpart. Like for example, your student name. Student name means, for example, anyone is taking like this K Rahul. So what is this means? K is called as surname, your initial name. This is your initial name and this is your name, actual student name. So it is also divided into two parts. If any data is divided into parts, that is called as composite data. If anything is not possible, address is also possible. It is called subpart. It is also divided into subparts like door number, street name, city name, like this. If you are dividing like this, that is also called as composite data. After collecting all this data, everything is keep it in a proper order, that is called as data structure. Is it clear? Now I will go for what is the different types of data structures. Classification of data structures. There are different types of data structures are there. Those are simple one is primitive data structure, non-primitive data structure. Primitive data structure is also called as basic data structure. Non-primitive data structures are called as complex data structures. So, primitive, non-primitive. Simply it is called as basic data structures or complex data structures. Basic data structures means collection of all the data using general primitive data types. Built-in data types like integer, float, boolean, double and void data type. Using these data types, they are collecting the information, store in a proper order, that is called as basic data structure. Primitives, built-in data types. What is non-primitive data type structures means those are called as complex data structures. These complex data structures also built using your primitive data types only. Examples like arrays, list, linked list, stacks, etc. Now, in this data structures concept, we learn only complex data structures. This is the diagram of data structures. Linear data structure, non-linear data structure. Data structures are primitive, non-primitive. In these categories again linear data structure, non-linear data structure. What is the meaning of linear data structure? Linear data structure means the elements are stored in a sequential order. Sequential order means one by one, one after another. After collecting all the data, how the data is stored in the computer memory means data is stored one by one after another. Sequential order, that is called as linear data structure. Non-linear data structure means the data is not at all stored in a sequential order, non-linear. That means they are not maintained any order wherever it is possible to store. It is not in the order form. So, linear data structure is again divided into two types. One is the static data structure, second one is the dynamic. That means static linear data structure, dynamic linear data structure. Static linear data structure examples are arrays. Arrays are the example of static linear data structure. That means elements are stored one. Arrays we know what is an array. How to store the elements. How you store the elements means, for example, array size is 5. Array size is 5 means how the elements are stored. Here like this, it is an array representation 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally 5. For example, the elements are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Where the 10 is stored means 10 is compulsory stored in the A of 0th location only. Where is the 20 means 20 is stored in the A of first location, that means one after another. So, this is called as linear static data structure. In this is not possible to increase or decreasing the size of the array also, that is why it is called as static. Dynamic data structure. Examples are stacks, queues, linked list. These are the examples for dynamic data structure. Similarly, non-linear data structure. Non-linear data structure is again dynamic data structure. So, dynamic non-linear data structure, that means the elements are not at all stored in order. Examples are trees and graphs. According to your syllabus for civil students, only stacks, queues, linked list syllabus is there. In the next videos, I will explain what is stack, operations of stacks, queues and linked list. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.